We have a fantastic lineup of films for 2025's Kansas City Film Fest International from both filmmakers in KC, as well as those from around the world. We want to extend a massive round of applause to everyone who has been selected for this year's festival, and look forward to watching your movies together with you on the big screen from March 27th to 30th at AMC Ward Parkway 14. In this video, I'll cover 8 of our feature-length movies, including both narratives and documentary features. First up is the narrative feature film Micro Budget from director Morgan Evans. This mockumentary follows a man who moves himself and his pregnant wife from Iowa to Los Angeles, where they attempt to produce a low-budget indie film. The ensemble cast includes notable comedic actors, including Chris Parnell, Kate Flannery, and Bobby Moynihan. Next up is Out of My Comfort Zone, which is directed by Ivy Vale. This musical comedy about finding the courage to be who you are follows 2 friends who see their close friendship tested when a high school cyberbully with a hidden past threatens to expose secrets. It originated as an off-Broadway musical that has now been adapted into this award-winning feature-length film. Our next narrative feature is Mississippi Scholar, which is directed by Marcus Bleeker. This drama follows one underprivileged intellectual who must overcome challenges to realize his dreams of the future. Then we've got Sugar House. This inspirational, faith-centered film from directors Frederick C. Jones and Shirley A. Wilson follows 2 sisters whose unbreakable bond of family unites them after they're abandoned by their outlaw father at their Midwestern farmhouse. Now on to one of our documentary features, Ride in Paradise, which is directed by Kent and Anna Thelman. This film, about intentional acts of goodness, follows a motorcycle-loving father who finds new meaning in life and his faith after delivering teddy bears to parents grieving the loss of a child. The legendary entertainer George Segal is profiled in the documentary film that bears his name, directed by Vernon Alfredo Davidson and Ryan Kraser, featuring interviews with the late actor as well as fellow actors and directors he collaborated with throughout his career. This film profiles how he went from a shy kid from Long Island to a sought-after Hollywood leading man. Meanwhile, the documentary The Empathizer comes from comedian Fred Lee and documents the lives of children of Vietnamese immigrants who have chosen to live in Vietnam even after their families fled the country decades ago. It features a series of interviews with these overseas-born Vietnamese professionals and explores what it means to return home. Finally, we'll be showcasing the documentary feature film For the Living, that's directed by Mark Bennett and Tim Roper. It follows a group of 250 cyclists from around the world who travel to Auschwitz to retrace the path 84-year-old Holocaust survivor Marcel Zelinsky took as a child as he escaped the camp and searched for his family. The cyclists demonstrate an act of empathy in their Ride for the Living that provides a parallel journey for the 2 extremes of humanity: darkness and light. I profiled 8 of our feature-length films, but we've got so many more to cover in this year's lineup. So make sure to follow KC Film Fest on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook as we explore all of this year's great films, and be sure to get your tickets soon at kcfilmfest.org.